favorite kitten is back with another video on Slackville SMP, and we're back at the monument. Look, I've been loving this place so much, and there's so much to do, and the ideas have just been flowing in. We built this cute little fairy house in the last episode, but there are many more things to do, and the things I want to focus on first for this episode, I think. There are two main things. One of the things is in here. We need to do something about this guardian farm. It needs to be decorated a little bit, so it's kind of nice and pretty in here when you're coming to actually use the farm. It's pretty safe now, so we'll want to remove this little box, and we need to figure out, at least for this little portion that's kind of inset a little bit, what we're doing. Interior up there, that is for another time, because I've got ideas. I don't know how I want to execute them yet. The other thing is, I think this needs to be accessible with not having elytra. So we need to sort out some kind of like an entrance and a way for people to like get up when they're down here and get into the ocean or come down safely. And I've got an idea of using perhaps some like little floating rocky islands. So I think I'm gonna start probably with that and just make it so that there is a way that people can actually traverse from place to place here and be able to get in here even if they don't have elytra. I think we'll start by making a little path from here to the actual guardian farm, and we'll do that by laying out some little things. So basically you're going to be jumping between these. I think that makes sense a little bit, at least. They're pretty simple. They're not going to be hard jumps. Just a tiny bit of parkour, a tiny bit. So I'm going to lay out a little path, and then I think we're going to be using cobblestone, stone, and andesite to texture, and then of course moss for the top, because this is going to be a very mossy area. There we go, we've got it like this. Now let's actually give them some shapes so they're not just like all little stars. Now that they've got a little bit of variation, now we just need to add a little bit underneath with the stone. Now I've tweaked these a little bit, and I went ahead and added the stones underneath. I even added a couple where it was just one block because I thought that made sense. And it's just a little bit of texturing underneath. A little bit of stones that you can hop across. Little mossy stones on top. I think it's cute, and I think we need just a few more details. So I want to stick some like lily pads around in places. I don't know. I just think that could be fun, make it a little bit easier to move around, or give you some more options, and just put some little flowers around as well. I think would be really cute. I don't know. We're just gonna dot some things around, make it look cute, and then I think I'm going to figure out what to do for this next bit. I'm just gonna work that out, and then I'll show you when it's done. So I've been working on this area a little bit, and it's kind of stumped me. I kind of struggled, but eventually I got over here and I decided I needed to sort out where this entrance is going to be. This will eventually lead to a railway that connects the two monuments, and so I just started building a little area here where I cleared out the water, and we've got cute little waterfalls. Of course, this area needs some more decoration. That's fine, we'll get to that. But yeah, just a little cavey bit, and then it looks pretty much the same. I added another path, of course, kind of curving around to the thing. And then yeah, just pretty general rock formation stuff. And then I was like, how are we going to get in and out? Because I want people to not just have to be able to fly in and out of here. So now we have ourselves a little collection of floating islands, which is an idea I had. And I wasn't sure about it. But I finally added in the stone to it, and I added in the glowberries, and probably there will be more details added in as we go on. But yeah, that this I think works. I think it looks good. Let me show you actually, because there's a much better view, the best view of this thing, and you can pretty much walk. There's nowhere you'll take fall damage, I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty nice. This took a while to figure out. But yeah, it looks really good, I think, from this angle, and I think it works. I think it kind of fills in the space. So yeah, got more things to do. Still thinking about what I'm gonna do in here, so we'll get to that later. But yeah, I think it's coming along. It's looking so cute and so naturey. Look, I'm kind of like framed in the background. Well, I'm not perfectly centered, but you know, it's kind of nice. It's kind of a pretty picture taking spot, I guess. It's really starting to look nice walking through this little area, walking through the village. We've got quite a few more houses now. This one, of course, is my latest one and a work in progress. But yeah, it's starting to get filled in, at least this little street area here that we've got, our little starting area. And I like it so far, but we're over here because it's time to add another name. While I wait for inspiration to strike on the other project, I'm going to add a name here. And today we are going to be adding Pokey Jalapeno, who has been very nice and been hanging around in my streams and occasionally leaving some comments on my videos, which I always appreciate. She's another one of the lovely people that plays on the server, and I just want to give you a big thank you. It means a lot, everyone that just hangs out and chats or leave comments on my videos. Makes me really happy. I did a little something, and I think I'm finally starting to get some ideas for the inside of this. But before I can do that, there's something I've been neglecting. That's some redstone. I need to do redstone, so I've been learning part of the process of like getting in here. You can see, by the way, what I did around the back. Yes, I know it's animated a little bit. Look, that's just leaf textures against glass and in water. I don't know. I'm just going to ignore it, so please ignore it with me. But part of the whole process of doing this thing is I wanted to learn the redstone for it, for the Guardian farm. And I did for like this part, but it's not really complete. I've kind of not done the rest of it, which I need to do. I need to fix these levers so that it's just one lever. Maybe it would even be like right here. And then it turns on both of these. So I think I can do that pretty easily. I've learned a lot. Mammoth has taught me so much. And I'm pretty sure what needs to be done, I can do it on my own. Hopefully. But if not, I'm sure he would help me. And then I need to finish this two crafters set up so that we can craft. Because this right now is just giving us the lights, the sea lanterns. So I need to make one that does prismarine and one that does prismarine bricks, which those should be pretty simple. I think I can do it. And so yeah, I really want to test myself and test what I've learned and get that done. So it's time for me to do redstone. Yep. It's let's see how it goes. I'll show you when I get it done, and hopefully it hasn't become a disaster and the next clip is not me telling you, what have I done? I messed it all up, help. Better at it now, but redstone still hurts my brain sometimes. Anyways, it is done. I've got these crafters in, and then we have a system which works. I had to get Mammoth's help because I realized that I ended up building it too close together. And I maybe should have like even lowered it by one to make space for the hoppers and also for a way to switch between the two. But right now, as it is, everything goes into here, but then the prismarine, the shards, split off into both these ones. And then this one over here is going to craft up, well, that puts into the shulker. But yeah, just regular prismarine blocks. So you got that crafter. And then when we want to switch it to the other one, you see those little pistons with the buttons? You press that top one there, or, well, basically you can switch it back and forth. It'll move the hopper up or down, depending on what you want, and that will decide, let me get some scaffolding, I can show you a bit better. That will decide which one of these you want the prismarine to go to. So, we can do that. That pushes it down. And there you go. Now we have it where it's going to go along this track and then go into that one. And then if you go back down, and I will figure this out when I design this place more. But anyways, you can get it and put it back, and hey, there you go. pretty simple. Mammoth helped me figure that out, so he gets the credit for that one. I've started working on a path. It needs a lot of work, but we're getting there. This area is moss now. I did this on stream. Yes, I know, I got streaming. And then I managed to get this. So now all 4 pistons activate just from this one lever. That was pretty simple. I kind of just moved the little thing that makes the pistons go in the first place and then connected the redstone up to that. So that's a pretty simple contraption. We've got carpets here, which are cleverly hiding some of the redstone that would be visible. And then we've got this, which is another mammoth design that I built here. And basically what this does is it allows you to press the button and then it changes the light. Yes, all of this just to press a button and then it changes the light. Yep, and so does that, turns the other light off, turns that one on. And there we go, and that lets you know who's currently got the tridents, because of course to get the looting effect you need to change the tridents, well, and the XP. Trident killer farms, woo! But anyways, yeah, that's it. The redstone is done, which means, ooh, now I got to do the actual. Thinking the redstone's the hard part. Also, I got the new cave. Isn't it cool? The new update's coming. I'm really excited about it. But yeah, now the maybe hard part should be easier. Will it be? I don't know. I need to figure out an interior for this, so yeah, let's figure that out together, I guess. Making a detour because I want Happy Guest, and I think I just need it for, oh my gosh, yes, okay, great. I hate this biome. This biome is horrible. Skeletons are always shooting me. There's fire, time to get back to the safety of the monument. Conveniently, there is quite a lot of water right here. Hi, little guy. Happy Guest here. That'll help. I need to trim these vines, and I think I need to place string under them, which, oof. But we're gonna do that. And I think that little guy will help a lot. And in the meantime, while I wait for him to grow up, I don't think I have any snowballs either, so I'll truly have to wait for him to grow up. I think now let's actually get to this interior portion. At least get a start on it and get some ideas going, and we'll figure it out. The build is done. Now, you were probably expecting a montage, and so was I. I planned to do a montage of me working on it, but unfortunately, and I should say I've had this problem before on a past episode as well, it's just not working right. When I try and do them the way that I have been doing them, pausing and stopping and showing little bits of progress as I go along, building, what it does is when I do that, it doesn't save the video. And so when I go into my gallery to see it, it doesn't even like show that it's been recorded at all. Like it just says video unavailable, even though like the amount of time is right and everything. So unfortunately, yeah, I might have to change the way I do those montages. If you like them, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna try and keep some of that in as much as I can, but it's gonna be a bit more difficult with it bugging out the way that it is. But without further ado, it is done, and I think we should go take a look. I want to say my Happy Guest has grown up, and I want to give a big thanks to Tinkerbell. She was so helpful as I was building in there. She made all of that possible. So handy having a Happy Guest around. They are just so good for building. If you haven't tried them, definitely try them out sometime. So I'll admit, if I can make that jump, that I got a bit carried away. Originally, I didn't plan to end up here exactly, but this is what we've ended up with for the interior of this space, and honestly, it's kind of amazing. I started by doing this platform up here because there is going to be another layer, and when I looked at it from the bottom, I just thought that it looked so unsupported. Basically, it was kind of just floating. So I decided to build a tree around it. Yes, I know, I built another tree. I didn't intend to build another tree. It was a surprise tree. Sometimes they sneak up on you. but it's turned out so good. As you can see, I did all the leaves up there, and there are oak leaves to provide a little bit of contrast and maybe shadow. I don't know. And then the glowberries hanging down their branches. And then the tree swirls around the central area here. And you can climb all the way up the tree. And I want to show that off because it is so fun going up this tree. I made it specifically wide enough so that you could move around and you can get up. And there are lots of little tucked away spots up top, and it's so nice. It's a lovely area. It's a lovely little walk, kind of a little bit hidden. Yeah, you can walk out onto all of these branches. You can get to all of them. This one you kind of have to like use electrophysics, and this is where the redstone is up here. But yeah, I really love this tree. It's so much better than I thought. These staircases, I finally went with the smooth quartz. I thought looked the nicest. Obviously, there's a bit more work on these sides. I need to support these staircases a little bit, work on these entrances and things. That will come at a later date. But let's go down here into the guardian farm. This was the main focus. So we've got our turn on switch for the guardians to start spawning. I designed this, I hope you can see, it's kind of like a flower, like a big flower, kind of like the spore blossoms, but like, I don't know, if it was big. That was my idea. And then we've got our little control panel, which I've decorated. This is basically just the same style as the house outside. So yeah, pretty cute, pretty simple, a little bit of a floor pattern. Because the floor, I need it to be spawn proofed, of course, because there are a lot of slime chunks in here. And slimes can't spawn at this level. So I had to do carpet or leaves or something non-spawnable, and I decided putting a little pattern. And then we've got our little staircase, little spiral staircase. This is kind of an upgrade from what we had, which was not very good. And then just some more leaves drooping, and I think I wanted this place to feel like you're kind of closed in a little bit, but not like entirely closed in, right? So, and I think I accomplished that because we've got the leaves there, just adds a little bit of height to this area. You've got, you know, the big canopy up above the tree and everything, and a few of these little glowberries that are draping down. And I feel like it does, like you're still connected to the rest of the room and the rest of the build, but you're also kind of in your own little space down here when you're AFKing, and that's what I wanted. And then we have an interior to this tree as well. It has a very big base, I know. And then you go down. This area has yet to be decorated. We'll get to this again another time, but we've got an official staircase. So I think that's pretty nice. And then of course our little button array that we can change who goes where. And yeah, I want to, before the end of the season, I want to put an armor stand there. So I probably will do that holding up like a trident, I think would be cool. But yeah, this is it. This is the build. It's turned out just so good. So much better than I even imagined it would when I was, because like all of this is like, I just built it on the fly. I just came up with ideas and started going with it and building. None of this was planned, none of it. So yeah, winged the whole thing and turned out great, and I'm really happy, and I hope you like it too, and I hope it inspires you to create some cool things as well. That's all the time I've got for this video. Sorry for the long delay between episodes. Things like that happen, motivation comes and goes, but I finally got here, finally got it done, and we're gonna keep the ball rolling. I am loving coming up with stuff to build in here. I think it's interesting. It's very challenging, of course, but really rewarding, and it's turning out really great, and it's a really fun learning process. Alright, I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye!